Listen, people don't fail because they're not capable. They fail because they never realize that they're actually being tested in the first place. See, the biggest test in life, it doesn't announce itself. It doesn't come with all the warning signs or the dramatic moments, okay? It shows up as ordinary conversations, frustrating delays. It shows up as unfair situations, quiet disappointments. See, most people think that they're just having a bad day or something like that. But what if those moments weren't random? What if they're actually revealing who you're becoming long before your life ever changes in a major way? Now, let's talk about some of these tests that you're probably experiencing right now, okay? The test of waiting. This one is big because sometimes nothing happens for so long that you're tempted to just give up. You just feel like quitting. The phone never rings. The opportunities that you thought were yours, it gets delayed. You wonder if anything is changing. But trust and believe me, everything is working behind the scenes. Even though you can't see it, it's happening. All right. Now let's talk about the test of being ignored. You feel invisible, even though you're giving it your best. I mean, you're giving it your all. You just feel like you're ignored. Your effort, it goes unnoticed. Nobody seems to acknowledge your progress. You just feel like you're forgotten. But I'm telling you, the universe is conspiring to get you everything you desire. You just have to keep going. Okay. Now let's talk about the test of unfairness. Life, it suddenly feels one-sided all of a sudden. Someone else gets the opportunity. You feel like you're overlooked. Things don't seem deserved. But trust and believe me, it is about to happen, all right? Now let's talk about the test of staying disciplined. Discipline is very, very important. It's like everything tries pulling you away from your routine. Everything tries to pull you away from just continuing to stay focused on what you truly desire. You lose motivations, distractions, they start to increase. Your laziness will kick in, okay? I'm telling you, you're being tested to see if you're going to keep going no matter what, all right? There are going to be so many distractions that try to come in your path. You're being tested to see if you are going to let these distractions stop you. All right. Now let's talk about the test of keeping your peace. All right. Someone tries to provoke you. Someone tries to disrespect you. Someone might even try to criticize you. They try to get a reaction out of you. OK, you have to keep your peace at all costs. This is the same thing as protecting your energy. Your energy is so important with creating the life you desire, with manifesting the things that you desire. You have to protect your peace, protect your energy. All right. Now let's talk about the test of silence. All right. Life, it suddenly becomes unusually quiet all of a sudden. Fewer opportunities, fewer conversations, fewer signs of progress will happen. Okay. This is when everything is happening. All right. Everything is happening beneath the surface. Your manifestation is growing right now, just like a tree out of the ground. Okay. Now let's talk about the test of doubt. This one is big because your own mind, it starts questioning everything. Am I wasting my time? Should I quit right now? Maybe this isn't for me. I'm telling you, that is a form of resistance. Okay. When doubt tries to creep in, that means you are very, very close to manifesting the life you truly, truly desire. All right. Now let's talk about the test of comparison. All right. This one is big because other people's lives, it suddenly seems better. I mean, the grass looks very, very green on the other side of that fence, okay? They appear to be moving faster. It's like they celebrate wins all the time over and over again, and you just feel like you're left behind. You feel like nothing is happening for you. You're being tested to see if you are going to focus on your own journey, okay? Because a lot of the times, looking at someone else's journey will make you look at your own, and you just feel like you're left behind. You feel like you're forgotten. You feel like you're ignored, okay? You're just being tested to see if you are going to continue to focus, all right? Now let's talk about the test of rejection. All right. A closed door, it challenges your confidence. Someone says no to you. OK, you don't get chosen. An opportunity disappears. All right. I'm telling you, you are being tested to see if you are going to keep your confidence on a high level, because your vibration is so important right now. You have to keep that energy and that vibration and that frequency just vibrating on that level. okay? That level of the jackpot, that level of success, that level of financial freedom. That's where you have to vibrate at, okay? Now let's talk about the test of loneliness. The journey, it suddenly feels isolated, okay? Your friends, they disappear all of a sudden. Conversations become very, very rare. You just feel like you're misunderstood. I'm telling you, a lot of the times when you are about to elevate, the people that were in your life, they cannot go to this next level with you, okay? A lot of these people were only meant to be there for a chapter. That's it, okay? You're being tested to see if you're going to continue to keep going without people's validation, without needing crowds around you, okay? Because at the end of the day, you just need you, all right? Now, let's talk about the test of patience. This is very, very similar to the test of waiting, okay? But the test of patience, everything takes longer than expected. The delays, they just keep on happening. Your progress, it just feels very, very slow right now. It feels like everything is just moving at a snail pace right now. And the results, they refuse to appear. You're being tested to see if you're going to continue to be patient. You're being tested to see if you are going to trust that everything is happening. Because a lot of the times people, they just want instant gratification. They want things to happen so fast. When it doesn't happen, what do? They just give up, okay? You're being tested to see if you're going to keep going through this slow season, all right? Now let's talk about the test of disappointment, okay? Something you believed in, it doesn't happen. Your plans fall through. Expectations, it's like they just collapse and you feel discouraged. You're being tested to see if you're going to keep going, okay? You're being tested to see if you are going to self-motivate. If you're going to move, even though you don't see any progress happening, are you going to continue to move? Okay, because any motion is better than no motion at all. All right. Now let's talk about the test of comfort. This one is big because your old life, it starts calling you back. Your old comfort zone, it starts calling you back. Old habits return. Familiar routines that you used to have, okay, they start to tempt you. It's like change begins feeling uncomfortable. You're being tested to see if you are going to continue to step out of your comfort zone, or are you going to go back to the version of yourself that was running on that hamster wheel, the version of yourself that had doubt and disbelief? Are you going to go back to that? That's what you're being tested on right now, okay? Now let's talk about the test of distraction. Okay, this one is big because life, it suddenly becomes noisy all of a sudden. Constant interruptions are going to happen, okay? Endless notifications are going to keep popping up. New drama every single day, okay? You're being tested to see if you are going to stay focused, if you are going to let distractions take you off your path, because a lot of these distractions are going to come from yourself, okay? Are you supposed to be focused on what you desire? Or are you going to focus on scrolling, okay? Are you going to focus letting people take you off your path? Or are you going to focus, okay? Because a lot of the times you have to tell people, you know what? No, I'm good. I'm staying in tonight. I got something to do tonight. Sometimes you have to do that, okay? You have to focus right now because things are about to happen, all right? Do not let those distractions take you off what your focus is supposed to be on, all right? Now, let's talk about the test of your character, okay? Nobody's watching, nobody's looking at you, okay? Will you still do the work? Will you still believe? Will you stay honest? Will you keep your word to yourself, okay? Because I'm telling you, that conversation that you have with yourself, that's the most powerful conversation that you have to pay attention to, okay? Are you going to keep believing even if nobody else is around, okay? That's where your integrity kicks in, all right? You have to continue to believe. You have to continue to have the positive self-talk, all right? This is very, very important. Now, let's talk about the test of forgiveness, all right? Someone hurt you without even apologizing or anything like that. They move on. They never explain. It's like you're left carrying it, okay? Are you going to forgive this person? Even if this person has done you wrong in the past, are you going to continue to let this person steal your energy? Okay? Because I'm telling you, if you let a person live in your mind rent free, they're really, really taking your vibration down. You can't relive that moment. You have to realize Everything happens in divine orchestration. If this person is no longer in your life, it's because there was a misalignment. The universe can see way down the road. Something even worse would have happened. So the universe takes something small, like a person may owe you some money and never paid you back or something like that, or wronged you in a relationship or something like that. And the universe will remove that person out of your life for your own protection. Okay? It's time to forgive. It's time to forgive. Now let's talk about the test of consistency, okay? Can you keep showing up? Are you going to keep showing up? Even when you're tired, even when you feel discouraged, even when nothing is changing, are you going to show up every single day, okay? Are you going to continue to move forward even if you don't see any progress? Because your consistency, it's building momentum, okay? Just like a snowball starts at the top of a hill and you keep pushing it downhill, it's building momentum. It's getting bigger, okay? That's exactly what's happening with your manifestation, with your progress, with your success, with your lottery win, okay? As long as you stay consistent, as long as you keep believing, it is happening, all right? Now let's talk about the test of gratitude, okay? You already know gratitude is a high vibration. It's easy to appreciate life when everything is going well, but can you still be thankful during the delays, during the setbacks, during the uncertainty? Can you still show gratitude? Are you still going to say, I am so grateful for everything that's happening in my life right now, even if you might be facing challenges, even though you might be facing adversity or something like that? Can you still find things in your life right now to be grateful for? Can you still be grateful for everything that's happening in your life right now?